India's Ministry of Rural Development kick-started its month-long campaign to spread awareness against gender-based violence in capital New Delhi on Saturday. Self-help groups network of over 9.8 crore rural women members will be engaged for this initiative. Here are the details.
We have with us Smriti Sharan. She looks after rural livelihoods and also she's part of the Ministry of Rural Development. Thank you for joining us and speaking to us today. Important day. We're discussing initiatives on how we can combat the kind of violence women face, especially when it comes to gender-based violence. You've launched a campaign this year. There was one last year as well. Very, very briefly, tell us about the progress that has been made when it comes to curbing the menace of violence.
Okay, so within 1 year, we've made a lot of progress because last year, whatever campaigns were launched, and we did an assessment report, a baseline and an endline survey. With this 1 year-long campaign that we've had, 45% of our own SHG women, they said that yes, they'll speak up against the violence. So we have a long way to go, but the right way to go is to work at the grassroots with our women because they're the change makers.
Lastly, we heard about change makers who had come from the Northeast as well, tell about their stories, inspiring stories though. So how is that coming along, getting more groups, integrating more groups and making sure that you're reaching out to women, say in the Northeast as well and other parts of the country? Has that been a challenging task for you?
It was initially, but a good job gets its own critical mass in the making. And today in Northeast, the kind of enthusiasm that we see, not just for gender, but for financial inclusion, for entrepreneurship, for every work that the Rural Livelihood Mission is doing, we are very enthused. I think we will really cover the whole of Northeast.
Digital literacy when it comes to financial inclusion remains something which the government has heavily focused on. Even when you recall, during its G20 presidency, India had made sure that women-led development or empowerment puts its particular focus on how to make women part of the financial system that has always, of course, been dominated by men. This is Taneja with video journalist Vishwa Bandhu in New Delhi for DD India.